He shoots, he scores!
All right. What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon and welcome to Full Transparency Trading. I am your host, Sebastian. It's a pleasure to speak to all of you. And today's topic is something that we didn't cover in a previous video. You always hear any day trader that's worth their weight in salt speak about their why. Obviously, my why is my children, my family, and the things that I want to provide for them that I didn't have when I was growing up, obviously. A beautiful thing to have is a why. But what you will recognize is that will grow. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today, what we're here to talk about is the who. And this is probably one of the most important questions that you're going to ask yourself as you become a day trader. Who do you want to be as a trader? Going into the market, are you trying to be the LeBron James, the Michael Jordan, the Kobe Bryant, of the day trading, the upper echelon, the Kobe Bryant level Mamba mentality, top of your field to ever do it, greatest of all time type of a trader? In that upper stratosphere, you're trying to make millions of dollars a year until you've accomplished every goal that anyone could ever dream of. But I'm also here to say that there are other players. There are highly active and amazing supporting players. You can be the Dwayne Wade of trading. You can be the Scottie Pippen, a great player by any means, but not necessarily the top-notch guys in the field of your craft. But then there's another level. Say, for instance, you're just someone who just wants to pay your bills, just wants to have a nice side hustle where you continuously breathe money. Then you're talking about your sixth man of the year, Jamal Crawford, or any guy who sits on the bench. There's plenty of names that go down in history as some of the greatest people to ever do their positions at the level that they played at. Sometimes just making it into the league is enough. And why I use basketball in this as an analogy is it's beautiful. Because did you know that the league average shooting percentage in the NBA for 3-point percentages is only 38? While layups are modest, but very respectful, 67%. There is, however, one shot that players take, and this just might be one of the most important skills that they ever try to perfect. What skill is that, you ask? Free throws. The average NBA player shoots around 75% on free throws. Once they start a streak, there's a 5% chance that they'll make 10 of them in a row, or a 1% chance that they'll make 15 plus. How does that correlate to day trading? Simple. I don't care what strategy you use, what technique you learn, find your free throw. A 5 to 10% average daily gain on your overall account will set you up for long-term success. We all chase the dream of having a 50%, a 100%, or that a massive 900%, return on your investment, which is, we absolutely should. Because why play the game if you don't want to win the championship, right? However, it is in all of those days you spend in the gym shooting jump shots or free throws that you give yourself the skills that it takes to maintain through the ups and the downs of actually playing this game that we call day trading. So that when you do shoot your shot and you finally take it, you don't miss. So when you go to who, remember, you don't have to be LeBron James, you don't have to be Kobe Bryant, you don't have to be Michael Jordan. You could be Scottie Pippen on the second tier, or you can go to the sixth man coming off the bench, Jamal Crawford. One of the greatest people to ever do it, very consistent every single time he got in there. You find your free throw, you grow your consistency, and you continue to grow day by day by day on your account of 5% here, 1% there, 2% here, 20% here, 11%. And just let that accumulate and build up so that when the chance comes, like the market, the way that we saw it last week, where we shot up in 3 days' time, $20 on the S&P 500, you have an account that can sustain your more risky play. You have that three-pointer. You shoot your three-pointer. If you don't make it, or you made the wrong choice, you use your risk management to take your small loss, and then it's right back to shooting free throws, baby. One little point here, one little point there, and it adds up. I don't know the statistic on how many free throws have been made of all time. I know probably it's like James Harden's one of the most of all times, but every little bit helps when you're building an account, and that's the who. Who do you want to be? There's plenty of positions you can play. You don't have to try to come in first place. If you don't want to put $10,000, not $10,000, but 10,000 hours into your craft, Maybe you want to put 150 hours. Maybe you only want to put 20 hours. That's the basis of getting in. Maybe your skill set isn't the 213 or the different strategies that are out there. Maybe you just want to go off support and resistance, have a nice stable 50-cent move and make 20, 40, 50, $100 at a time. Maybe you're swinging for the fence, you're trying to get a home run, and you start to learn about the zones, external and internal market structure. Market structure is what makes up your zones, your supply zone and your demand zone, in case you were wondering. But figure out who you are just important as the why you do this. Those two things will make you a successful trader. This has been another Full Transparency Trading, and I am your host, Sebastian, and I wish you all a great weekend.